Oh boy. How unprofessional am I? How unprofessional am I to do such a thing as to, you know, accidentally have my mic unmuted while I was setting up the stream? Oops. Teehee. I don't even think I like coughed or groaned or anything. It was just literally just audio of me setting up. One reason why I haven't been streaming is because I kind of have like a mouth sore from a little bit of stress. So if I sound a little weird during the stream, it's because I'm like angling my mouth to talk a certain way so it doesn't aggravate the sore in my mouth. I'm just giving the stream a few seconds so I can like go test the audio, but once I get a good audio test and I figure out that everything's going smoothly, then we can start. So BRB real quick. The music just needed to get turned up a little bit. Alright. So, first we go to Stream Minecraft. And then my Minecraft should pop up here. And even if I full screen it, yep. And then I just need to get the chat open and we're all good. We are ready to... Today we're going to be listening to the Mario Kart World soundtrack because I don't feel like doing the thing I figured out. So we can listen to like copyrighted music because it's kind of a pain in the ass if I'm being honest. I need to like restream the entire stream. Like right there should be good for the audio. I'm gonna retest the audio real quick. 1 second. Like a smidge quieter. This is one thing I hate about YouTube Music. It doesn't auto-balance the fucking audio. Like, all the audio is just all over the place. Some of these songs are super loud, some of them are super quiet. It's really annoying, honestly. We shouldn't be dropping any frames, but I did notice editing the last OSHA reviews that my stream quality is a little bad. It's a little blurry. Just a tad. It isn't, like, terrible, but... Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's my, that's my, AC. I can't completely turn it off because if I do, a million bugs will fly in. The best I can do is put a blanket over it. Hang on, 1 second. I'll put 2 layers of a blanket. Yeah. I'm gonna be really happy when summer's over. I still need my AC though because fucking climate change. It's still really hot even though it's fucking September. It's like the end of September and it's like it was like 80 today. Yeah, I usually don't. I don't even have the AC on right now though because it's getting colder out. It's just because it's later in the day. Okay, this is the build that we're doing. Wow, you can't see that at all when I free cam. Wow, that is a weird bug. What? When I free cam, it just instantly is blinding. Yeah, this is probably one of the most robust interiors that I've done for this city, so kind of excited to do it. I don't have my shulker box mod that I normally use, which is a little sad. Usually I'm able to just right-click these, and it'll open up a GUI, but I don't have that right now. It's not fully updated. So, I'm gonna pester the mod owner for the next update. I'm also thinking about doing an OSHA reviews for the Copper update. Just playing it in, like, beta, or snapshots. before that comes out. I normally do this before I stream, but I literally just got done doing all the stuff I had to do for the new OS reviews. I've got the shorts done. They're going up to all the sites. What else? Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. TikTok's a pain in the fucking ass, I'll tell you what. TikTok is a horrible site to try to upload to. Isn't it just wild how long 1.21's been going on? Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm fucking sick of, like, the whole... Okay, I need to turn down the audio for Minecraft. I saw it just fucking lighting up when I was doing that. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I don't like the the thing that they're doing with the game with the update cycle. I really don't like how they're doing it currently with the whole, you know, fucking, like, oh, it's all these drops. It's not an update, it's a drop. I really don't like the fucking format. I think it's killing the game, personally. Or stonecutter, yeah, it's a loud-ass stonecutter. I think I'm just gonna work my way down. So, yeah, I think I would mostly talk about the update in the video, then I would go on my, like, fucking 15-minute long rant about how I hate the drop system. I mostly hate the drop system because this is on a server, that little tab thing up there. This is on a server, and I like having this on a server because it's easy to just, if somebody wants to come on, if one of my friends want to get back into Minecraft, we can just do it on here. This is the only world that I'll probably ever actually play Minecraft on again because I've done so much shit on this world. And the amount of times that I have to update this server and, like, completely take it down, create backups, make sure that all the client side, or the server side and client side mods are working, and all that shit is a pain in the ass. And I have to do that every time there's a fucking drop. It's driving me insane. And also constantly checking the mod sites whenever a new drop is released, just waiting until everything's finally updated. Some mods just stop getting updated because the mod makers are just, like, fed up with having updated every 5 minutes. Because it makes 1.15, which was B's, not feel like a proper update. I agree, it's total agony, yeah. It honestly keeps me from playing Minecraft sometimes. This world hasn't been worked on as much as it has been in the past, almost solely because of the update shit. I just don't want to go through it. I'm just like, ugh, like, God, I just don't want to have to go through the whole rigmarole of updating everything, making sure it works, like, waiting weeks and weeks for, like, niche mods I use to be updated. Because I use some weird fucking mods. I don't mean that as in, like, creepy mods, but, like, just some, like, mods that aren't normally used by people, like, for example, the shulker box in the inventory thing. I actually found what is it, a plugin that does that, but I don't feel like converting this fabric server over to a like a paper spigot server, because that's a pain in the ass. Also, there's some compatibility issues with that. I watched a whole video about some nerd going on about how, like, if you run a server off paper, it isn't technically, like, vanilla, because it, like, fucks with a bunch of technical stuff that only, like, a true Melvin would care about. It was interesting, though. There was a lot of, like, niche, very small changes that if you were a technical player, it would piss you off, but I'm not that much of a technical player, so I don't really care. It's mostly, like, really nerdy stuff, like certain mob spawning changes and certain things that they quote-unquote call fixes if you run on a paper client, or like a server on a paper client. very nerdy stuff that I don't really know much about. I am just kind of eyeballing this. I have no idea if this is going to look good. Normally it looks alright. I honestly feel like at some point I'm just going to tear this entire road out and do a different pattern. I don't know if this is staying. Probably not. Oh. Conserving materials. Nah, no, there. Give it one. What? I somehow ended up on like Hermitcraft Twitter, and it was really funny recently with all the fucking Hermitcraft fans realizing that Skiz is conservative and freaking out. It's like, really? Is that surprising? Is that surprising to anybody? He's an old man who constantly jokes about being canceled. Like, yeah, he's fucking conservative. Oh doy. Pretty fucking obvious. Once I picked up on him constantly joking about that shit, I was like, yeah, okay. He had, like, a, the whole drama was about him having, like, a Twitch mod that was, like, a super Trumper. He is? Yeah, he... Okay, so, he hasn't fully come out and said it, but there are multiple instances of him being, like, 100% a conservative, at least in some regard, where he was subscribed to, like, Ben Shapiro on YouTube before he made all of his subscriptions private. He was subscribed to fucking PragerU, which never would be okay to subscribe to, like, period. I would stop talking to somebody if they were ever fucking subscribed to PragerU. Yeah, and people figured that out. People wanted answers, and he answered the stuff about his mod team being kind of conservative. He got rid of 2 mods. One of them said they were okay with getting demodded, and the other one was like, harumph, I don't want to be unmodded. And they, like, left in a huff, which was funny. It kind of flew under the radar. Like, I don't think... Okay, I need to turn off rain. Or at least I need to turn off this. It's gonna be laggy. Yeah. It was interesting to read into, because I didn't know anything about it, so I was like, huh. Also, if you listen to the Imp and Skiz podcast, he fucking, like, this is obviously not, like, full evidence of him being a conservative, but him constantly being like, oh, don't cancel me. Like, when I was listening, he was constantly making jokes like that, and I'm like, why would he be making jokes like that? And this is, I guess, why. Like, him being subscribed to PragerU, I think, was, like, the nail in the... Before that, I was like, you know, whatever. Like, I didn't know about who he fucking followed, but yeah. It was Ben Shapiro, Nick Fuentes, I think. That might be talking out of my ass, I don't know. It was some other, like, grifter. And I was like, huh. Thought you were better than that, Skiz. The funny thing is about Skiz, he always gave me, like, Rice Pirate or, like, Markiplier vibes, where just they're totally fake personalities, where they're like, oh, I'm so wholesome and so holier than thou, I'm so cool, and you should listen to me because I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm gonna lead you, like, like, basically be like a fucking disciple, like, trying to be all holier than thou, and that they have some deep philosophy about something. It just, as the white chicks say, it gives me the ick whenever people act like that. I know that's obviously not always the case, but 9 times out of 10 that ends up being the case, where the person's a little sleazebag. So, I wasn't really that surprised. Skiz just gave me idiot vibes. Is this Minecraft, Munchie? No, this is Terraria. Mummy, are you at work? Are you sitting behind a desk right now watching me play Minecraft? Skiz always gave me idiot vibes. I mean, yeah, I could see that. I bet this rain is killing the bit rate. Hang on. I doubt I can sleep right now. Yeah, no. Skiz always gave me idiot vibes. Well, yeah, it's kind of his character, too. In Hermitcraft, he's like the guy who doesn't know anything about the game. He plays that up a bit. Him being adult is, you know, kind of the thing. I need dirt. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some dirt for scaffolding. Turn this off so I don't lag a ton. Did I make any changes since last time? Oh yeah, I streamed me building this, but my dumbass forgot to do the thing I wanted to do, so I didn't save. This is like a restaurant. This rain mod is really nice. It looks really nice, but it kills bitrate when I'm streaming, and also it lags my game. I just can't remember the draft. I'm in class, but we have a break. You're in class right now? I didn't know you had night classes. This is a garage. This is supposed to be like a tennis ball that you back into. I like that detail. If I were to do this again, I'd do the lights differently. I didn't really know how to put lights in here. Well, yeah. Skiz being an idiot is kind of his MO. This is like a storage room. And then come in here, and this is the restaurant. It's very small. Little kitchen. I really like that design. I put that anywhere that I can put a stove. And then to actually get in there, you just have to come around here, go in here, like that. I thought about putting a trapdoor, but like a trapdoor right here at the counter for them to get through, but I didn't really like it. This rocks. Thank you. Wonder how laggy my base is going to be. God, I can't talk. With smooth animations. No, fresh animations, that's what it's called. My other base has been laggy for a long time. That's kind of one of the reasons why I want to move. Munchie, I swear to fucking God. Actually, you know what's funny, Munchie? You actually didn't help me with that base at all. The base that we're going to, you helped out a lot. You can actually claim building rights on some of this. Some of my older base. You helped build most of this and mine it out. It isn't that laggy. What's really laggy is those villagers over there, because they're constantly trying to pathfind. They're trying to pathfind out of those. See? I really wish there was just a data pack that would like turn off their AI just by giving them a name tag. I couldn't find one. Just take a... I don't really need that much. Really wish I could sleep. Wait, can I sleep? I saw the lights on. One thing I fucking hate about these lamps and I'm not doing in my new city is you can probably see that this one's off. If you unload the chunks with them being on or off, it gets really finicky. If it say for example, I leave here during the day and I come back at night, some of them will just will like stay off because of how I unloaded the chunks by going through this nether portal. It's really annoying. Like, daylight sensors are bugged. I don't know if it's because I'm running fabric or something, but it's really, really annoying. I wish it would just fucking work. The only other option is to have a lamp design where they're constantly on. Or just to hide lighting and to not have lamps, I guess. Alright. What I like to do is I scaffold around like this and just put dirt where you can't see it, just to make building the walls up easier. You know, Mario Kart World may not be the best game, but Or some people may not think it's the best game. I think it's fine. I think it's a very fun game. A lot of people are stuck on that price tag. Understandable. Now, is the Sonic Racing game better? I don't know. I haven't played it. I don't really have much interest in playing it, if I'm being honest. Those Sonic Racing games kind of control weird. That's also probably just because I've played so many Mario Kart games at this point. Too used to how those control. Oh wow. Maybe I did need more dirt. One thing I need to get better at when I'm building is I need to get better at having 2 layered walls. I think I forgot to do a single fucking building in the city with that, which kind of pisses me off. I was doing good at it for a bit, and then I just kind of forgot about that tech. Gonna have to go now. Bye, Munchie. Have fun at school. Learn a lot from me. He won't learn anything. He's stupid. Don't tell him I said that, though. He'll kill me. I think I put lighting down there. Just barely enough to go around. Alright. Probably gonna start on the floor and work my way up. Oh, one thing I need to do, I need to light this place up. Gonna become Mob City. F8, I think it was. Oh, okay, I thought that crashed my game. Really thought that crashed my game for a second. Whoa, that's not supposed to be like that. Come on now. No mobs can spawn. None at all. City needs to be completely mob-proof. The hell was that? Go smack my past self in the fucking face for letting that happen. Good lord. There's a lot of spawnable blocks. Okay, we can finally get rid of the bitrate rain. I kind of lost interest in racing games. Yeah, the only one I really play is Mario Kart. My little sister tried to make me play Forza. I didn't last long. That game's very confusing. Controls aren't really that intuitive. Okay. I'm probably going to be fumbling with my inventory a lot because I haven't used this for building. I've only used this system for putting stuff into the shulkers, which was easy. Taking it out's another story. It's probably going to take forever. Okay, I'm trying to think of that guy. There's a guy who uses Easy Placer, and he's like a popular hardcore YouTuber, and he made a video like defending himself against like cheating accusations, but didn't bring up the fact that he uses Auto Placer. Do I have Auto Placer? Yeah, so he does this. He builds like that, and he said it wasn't and he says on his streams it wasn't cheating. He made a video about it, and then in the video he didn't bring it up once. I watched the entire thing. I laughed really hard at the end when he didn't bring it up, and I'm like, I think that's the one thing people were saying you were cheating about. The funny thing is with Lightmatic, I think you have to add that on. I think that's an extra add-on. I don't even think that's in the base mod. Who was it? God. I don't know if you know Theo, but it was the guy who Scar, Gem, and Impulse, I think, took a... they took a world tour of him, of his hardcore world a while ago. They did like a stream of it. I don't think any of them did anything with it. It was just him that streamed it. I mean, honestly, cheating in this game is just so... It's kind of just whatever you consider cheating personally, because some people even consider Lightmatica, like, doing this cheating. Which, I'm whatever on. Personally, I don't consider it cheating because it just makes building so much easier. But a lot of people who don't use it consider it cheating. Like a lot of, I assume kids, honestly. You know, for being a compressor mic, this mic picks up a lot of fucking background audio. It sounds good, though. I think I need to fuck with the settings more. Honestly, I kind of just kept it on its default settings, because some of the more complicated settings were too much for my small brain. I don't know enough about audio interfaces. I do have one, so probably could set that up. That's driving me crazy now. I don't remember that YouTuber's name who said he wasn't cheating but didn't respond to the one actual cheating allegation that I kind of agree with. I think he kind of considered that point, like, argued because he just said he uses Lightmatica. Technically, that's a thing in Lightmatica. But like I said, though, I'm pretty sure that you need to turn that on in the settings. Or download a side mod for it. Could be wrong about that. I'll use stone. Ah. God damn it. I haven't played Minecraft in a while. I'm fumbling. I can normally do this every time. There we go. Was it Dream? No. Who was it? No, it was a builder. Dream doesn't build. At least I don't think he does. I remember watching a video a while ago about how Dream SMP members were, like, quote-unquote stealing redstone. It basically came down to them stealing redstone designs and not giving credit and acting like they built it themselves, which is shitty. Won't argue that. This building's gonna probably take me a few hours. This is a lot of fucking blocks. Also, I'm gonna be fumbling with this inventory. I'm not used to this. It's kind of confusing. Definitely need the moss. All I know is about cheated in a speedrun. Yep. That was the big controversy with him. And that he's a, you know, bad person. Also that. Just all around kind of a shitty guy. I made this design kind of a pain in the ass for current me who's building it because I put walls in the design and it makes building kind of a pain in the ass. Makes it look a lot better though. What I like to do is I just go one material at a time, one wall at a time. Just so my inventory doesn't get completely clogged up with bull. Because that can happen very quickly while building. How people build in Minecraft without Lightmatica with like the current inventory issue, I don't know how they fucking do it. I don't know how they keep like an entire block pallet, like multiple block pallets in their inventory at a time. I guess shulker boxes in like an ender chest, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, the song is intense. is game footage? There we go. I was chilling, I didn't want to rock out. There. I think this is only too high. Nope, I was completely wrong. I would be doing this faster, but I haven't built in forever. This is my first time building in a very long time. This is probably going to take me hours. A lot of blocks to go through. It is funny how Dream just, like, kind of leaves the, like, Minecraft conversation, and then he'll just come back with some bullshit. The last time I heard about him, he was, like, rebranding. I don't know if anything came of that. I think he just said he was, and then he just kind of never did. Or he did, and... maybe people were talking about it just because the whole video is stupid. It wasn't even really a rebrand, he just kind of, like, jokingly changed a few things slightly, and that was, like, the haha funny gag. Except it wasn't funny. Oh, yeah, that's the moss. Yep. I have noticed I've been, like, kind of lacking on new blocks in my storage system. Because I kind of just stockpiled when I first started playing, and I just have so much from when I was, like, actively playing, like, a lot. But a lot of new blocks, like pale oak and stuff like that, I don't really have a lot of. It's so fucking... why I hate YouTube Music. Wish the shit was on Spotify. Or at least YouTube Music had some, you know, auto-balancing feature. That'd be nice. Instead of all the music just being at different levels. Where is my bed? Oh. It blended in with all the green. I kind of just brought that thing over here and never used it. You know what? I might use it when I'm doing the accents on this building. It could help instead of scaffolding everywhere. I'll probably do that. See how it goes. I haven't actually built the Happy Cast yet. Oh yeah, the Mario movie 2 got announced. I'm whatever about it. I honestly don't like that or the Sonic movie. I think they both kind of suck. If I were to pick one, though, it'd be the Mario movie, just because the Mario movie is at least entertaining. The Sonic movie is just nothing. Sonic movie is fucking boring. It's like trying to have a story, but just doesn't. Also, the only one with like any semblance of anything good is the third one. First Sonic movie is a fucking disaster. The second one, I only liked the ending up until they had a really weird interpretation of Super Sonic that I didn't really gel with. Like him being like an omnipotent god that can just spawn anything out of thin air. Why didn't he do that in the second one, or the third one? He summoned a fucking chili dog out of thin air and you're telling me he can't kick Shadow's ass? It's stupid. I'm pretty sure he was losing to Shadow as Super Sonic, right? I can't remember. Some weird fucking thing. It was like a fever dream. Can I pick this up with a hoe? Nope. Okay. Alright. I'll just put a light right... Oh. I love that my inventory is this full and I'm just working on one part of the wall. Like, this is crazy. Like, I'm not even working on, like, the front part that's made out of a different material. It's a Mario song. Oh. That's a cute cover. Haven't heard this one in the game. Oh yeah, another Hermitcraft white boy complaint is sometimes I'll watch one of the members named Pearlescent Moon. Sometimes I'll watch her streams, and she does this thing where she'll just start humming. And I try not to do it. I did it for a second, and I immediately shut up because I realized what I was doing. But whenever I watch her streams, she'll just start humming. And, like, I think it's like a nervous tick, like a... Or it's just like a... Just a tick in general, I don't know. But it's really irritating. I don't have the heart to say anything. I also haven't seen anybody else complain about it. Like, I looked on Reddit, and I looked on, like, in the comments of the streams and everywhere. Control F humming in, like, Hermitcraft. And not a single other person complained about it, so I was just kind of like, whatever. I guess it's just me being, like, a fucking picky loser. But it drives me fucking crazy. Like, I like Pearl. I think she's funny. I like her streams, but the humming drives me fucking nuts. I can't deal with it. Also, before you ask, yes, 100%, I'm a kind of person where if somebody chews too loudly, it drives me crazy. I'm that kind of person. I'm a nutcase. That's also why I'll think I'll never end up living with anybody, because so many small intricacies like that just fucking piss me off. I'm terracotta. It doesn't take much to get under my skin. That's why Munchie's so good at it. I kind of feel bad for Pearl, because I remember her saying in a live stream that she stopped, like, kind of acting herself, because people would, in the comments, be like, oh, why are you acting like that? And then she stopped. She was doing that a lot in, like, Season 8. Kind of like a, the best way I could describe it is being kind of like, Tumblr-y? Being like, oh, whoa, what's this? Oh my god. It's like shit like that. It was pretty cringy, I won't lie, but I just feel bad that she kind of got bullied out of talking like that in videos. Like, if that's what she wants to do, whatever, it's not for me, but I was kind of sad. She sounded sad about it, and then other Hermitcraft member Gem's like, don't fucking listen to them. But she's kind of right. At the same time, I don't think I'd be watching her if she still made videos like that, because I tried sitting through some of her early Hermitcraft stuff, and I was like, ooh, yikes. That's just me personally, though. Like I said, I'm a picky fuck. I'm a fickle fuck. What's that? Green concrete. But hey, she has fucking how many millions of subscribers, and I have a quarter of that, so whatever. Actually, I don't think she has millions. I think she's one of the ones that are in like 100K, surprisingly. I don't think she has that big of an audience. Comparative. I always think the Hermits are bigger than they are. Not really that big. A lot of them are like kind of small YouTubers. Especially compared to like Mumbo with like fucking like 8 mil or whatever. I built this building really weird, so that's why I'm taking it super slow. It's not how I normally build. The gradient's kind of weird on this building. Oh. Case in point. Now I don't have to do that side for a bit. I still got to design the building on that side. There's going to be a building really close to this one. Haven't done that yet. Trying to think of how I'm going to do this. I probably am just going to have to put this in now. Just going to be annoying. Professional streamer. I muted when I burped. You could probably see me fumbling around. I was really trying to do it in time. Oh. How did I place this? Where's the face? East? Always east. Facing. Oh. Okay, yeah. I get it. It's because it's yellow because it's not powered. So. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I need for right now. Once I do this, they should. Whatever. I don't care enough. If it looks bad, I'll fix it. It shouldn't really even look all that different. Oh. Missed that. I don't know how I did that. Grab my water quick. Hey. Let's game. There. Did those two right. I think this is the only kelp in the entire thing. I'm gonna just do this now. Oh. I was so confused. I was like, I followed the blueprint perfectionally. What are you talking about? I did everything to a T. How dare you say I'm wrong? And I wasn't wrong. I was actually wholly in the right. Okay, now I can put these in. There we go. There we are. More of these. Depending on when I stop streaming, I might go grocery shopping tonight. I don't know. Feeling a little frisky. Feeling a little rebellious, you know? Going grocery shopping on a Thursday instead of a Friday. Screwing up my schedule. Wow. Aren't I cool? Isn't that such an interesting thing to do? I didn't eat at home much this week. Ordered out too much. Need to eat at home more next week. Oh, we're almost done. Almost done with these materials, and then we go on to the rest. Honestly, it's only really the beginning still. Got a long ways to go. Oh. That's why I didn't have to get any bamboo. Because I leave it in there for extra wood whenever I need it. When crafting stuff. I was thinking once I saw the bamboo and the Lightmatica thing, I was like, did I even pack bamboo? And I didn't. I didn't intentionally, I should say. I obviously did because I'm placing it down. Oh yeah, here's another Hermitcraft ick, as the white girls say. One of the users, Gemini Tay, got a new keyboard, and it is one of the most infuriating keyboards I've ever heard in my life. It's like the clackiest keyboard I've ever heard. It makes me like grind my teeth whenever I hear it. I can't fucking stand it. It drives me fucking nuts. I'm just like, hey, cut the shit, cut it out. Her other keyboard was fine. Like, she used to have another keyboard that was like really quiet, and I never even noticed her typing, but now it's like all the fucking time. Drives me crazy. Which realistically, at the end of the day, just you don't like it, don't watch it. I understand that. I just like complaining, I guess. Interesting conversation to have. Jungle. One piece of normal jungle wood, that's probably a Lightmatica error. Same thing with that. I know I'm gonna need oak logs for this. And mud, I think. Put a light in there. Make sure mobs don't spawn. Oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. So I don't waste material. I am very stingy on materials, if you haven't noticed. If there's somewhere where I can leave an air block, I'm gonna leave it. It's also because in Lightmatica there's an option where you can make it so that any completely non-visible blocks in the schematic will become air blocks. Like, in the actual world, that's filled in, but on this it isn't, just conserve materials, so I'm not over-collecting. Ever since I figured out that that's an option, I've always been, like, clicking yes. But it's helped out a lot. Because I used to do this, like, even without that, just less efficiently, because it wasn't telling me exactly where everything was. Where I could skimp. It was more just me being like, okay, where do I think I can skimp? On materials. Doesn't matter what direction it is. Before I get any smart guys. Got that one right. Oh. Whoa. I flew up. Is it playing gameplay again? Ooh, I like this one. I've definitely heard this one in game before. This one's nice. Those will probably play strong in the world. I've also noticed that sometimes when, like, really good builders build, they, like... I don't know if it's intentional, but they'll... Like, I saw Pearl doing this. She, like... Say if in Lightmatica the wood's supposed to be face down, she'll place it just in a random direction. I don't know if that's intentional, but it drives me nuts. Because then I notice it in the wall pattern. And I'm like, no, 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 that's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to all be uniform. Gonna have to break those after. And I always bring almost exact materials, so... That's one thing I don't like about bringing exact materials. I can't just, like, leave that on the ground to despawn. Oh my god, just let me up. Good lord. Showing off that I haven't played in a while. Also, if you're wondering if I ever actually build faster, no. This is kind of this... I build pretty slow. In creative, it's fast, because there's things like World Edit and Lightmatica. Just building it in survival, I like it to be exactly like the Lightmatic thing. Because most of the while, most of the time, I make very small adjustments that are 100% intentional. To make gradients look a bit better, or something like that. So I like to transfer it over exactly the same. Yeah, I was right. Do need mud up here. I'm normally against reusing pallets. Like, for example, that's the floor all the way down there. I don't really like reusing that, but it works very well in this pallet, so kind of said fuck it this one time. You know, if I was like that YouTuber who I consider cheating when he was just using easy plays, this would probably mostly be done by now. Just sprint around, just like for example, just look how much easier this is. Like, it's fucking crazy. Now I'm back to doing it normally. Wonder if you guys could hear that door fucking slam. It's my loud ass neighbors. They are professional upstairs neighbors, I'll tell you what. They know their upstairs neighbors and they fucking wear it proud on their sleeve. They wear it on their sleeves. They are as loud as fucking humanly possible. They drop bowling balls in the middle of the night. I have no idea what it is. That's what it sounds like. It's wonderful. I swear if I made more money, I'd fucking not live here anymore. Just the rent's so fucking cheap. I should probably do this floor while I'm here. put all this away. Probably not gonna need it for a while, if ever. Boom. Boom. Well, let's do... Oh, that's it. A 2-block pallet. How riveting. Thanks for making it easy past me. I think this time I actually didn't bring exact materials. I think if anything, I overdid it. I usually need to fly back to my base at least once per build, which is annoying. Oh, that's the wrong shulker. Put it there. I could just top this. I'll just top it off while I'm here. Jungle? Yeah. I assumed it was jungle. This is way more irritating than the way I normally do it. Normally the way I do it is there's a little GUI that pops up. I can open it from my inventory, basically. This is a lot slower. I have to scroll. I hate bundles. That's how these work. But like I said, there's no fully updated one for this update. Shulker box backpack thing, so I have to deal with it, I guess. I swear, if that guy just gave me the code, I'd update it myself. I'd figure out how to code and just update it myself. Ugh. Because when I was coding Cobblemon, I think I had to build a jar. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where that was. Actually, this would be easier from up here. There we go. There we go, there we go. Then it doesn't matter what rotation those frog lights are. Can't really even see them anyway. I didn't place them like it mattered anyway, so they're probably weird orientations. I don't really matter. The only thing I'd want to do is maybe keep both of them, or all of them in the same rotation, just so it doesn't look wonky, if you notice it. Someone with higher OCD than me discovers it and freaks out. Oh my god. There, it did for the first time. Oh, almost done already. Okay, I need to start putting this shit away. These don't matter. The bed and the crafting table. We can continue on. I'm actually gonna probably put in the crafting table last, because I might... Eh, fuck it, whatever. Like how quickly I just said fuck that. I think it's time to do the interior. I usually work my way up. Then once I'm up, I do the outside. I'm done. Why is this shulker coming up? Stairs in there. There. Not really looking forward to doing the armor stand stuff. It looks good once it's done, but that pot has a ton of armor stand stuff with it. I made a custom plant. Skull. I'm gonna have to do that later. I don't think I have any decorative skulls around. I'm gonna have to go fly back to my base and find one. One of the only things I didn't collect. Last time I was in this building, I was doing it in creative, and I was watching this video about the quote-unquote best PvPer, and apparently it's a female, says herself, and she was talking about... That was very backhanded. I shouldn't have said it. Now I'm gonna seem like a monster because of the rest of the story, but I was watching it, and she basically went through, like, a stalker hell. And these, like, super, super socially awkward people were, like, harassing her because she's, you know, the best Minecraft, quote-unquote, best Minecraft PvPer. And she had to deal with a lot of bullshit because of that. I do feel bad for her. It was, pretty, harrowing, to say the least. It was very, like, internet drama-y, though. It was like, oh my god. It was just these losers, like, these teenage boys thinking that they're tough shit. Harassing her, doxing her. It was crazy. They thought they were being so cool, too. They made, like, these videos where they'd speak like anime villains, and they'd be like, we're gonna take you down, because you're a woman. They'd basically be like that. Like what my friend Lumi does when he's, like, fake trying to be, like an anime villain. I laughed at that part because of how ridiculous it was, and it was played completely straight. Still feel bad for the chick, though. Boom, boom. I think there's... yeah, that's where the last copper door is. I was thinking maybe I brought an extra copper door, but no. Probably get rid of most of these barrels. Oh, that was intentional. Teehee. Oh, I was thinking of where the rest of these go, and I think it's out here. Yep. God damn it, I'm doing the pearl thing. I can't hum. I don't want to be a hypocrite. The funny thing is half the time I don't even think she's listening to music, unless if she's, like... listening to, how do I say this, like, listening to music but not, like, doing something else completely to the stream audio, which I guess is possible. It'd be really weird if that was the case, huh? Oh. There's the rest. There it is. There we are. Okay, now I believe that there's two more somewhere. Because of how this ended up. How there's like 3 left specifically. Ah, this is gonna drive me nuts. Whatever. It's a problem for future me. Ah, crap. Wait, no. There. That's probably an exact amount, too. I've been watching, whatchamacallit? Well, watching Parks and Rec again. I haven't seen it in a few years, and I started watching it again, and I'm loving it just as much as I originally did. I thought about making a video on it, but like, I don't know. Kind of nothing to talk about. That hasn't like already been talked about, most likely. I would just say that I personally find it better than The Office. That's the only basis of a video I could think of, is maybe just comparing the two. I don't really like The Office that much, if I'm being honest. I like Jim, Pam, and Michael, like, that's it. I don't like their relationship, I like them as characters. Like, Jim and Pam's relationship gets annoying. The constant will they, won't they pisses me off. I think that's why I originally didn't like Dan to Dan. It was pissing me off. I'm like, just fucking become a couple already. It's taking forever. Constant misunderstandings that set things back. It's so infuriating. You can see it coming too most of the time. I think that's what really pisses me off about it. It's just very like generic. I'm just like, come the fuck on. You're gonna have your big boss baby breakup, like, oh. Yeah, the hatred's definitely gonna stay and not immediately get resolved by the end of the episode. That's definitely what's happening. Parks and Rec is a little bit of that, but nowhere near as much as The Office does. I read Dan to Dan and I ended up liking it. Took me a long time to like it, but I can safely say I like it now. Took most of its length for me to finally get something out of it. I think also just reading it and not having to fucking deal with the anime humor in the anime. Like, their heads getting big and screaming at each other, because when I'm reading it, I could just skim by that. I just start reading faster. So it's not really that big of an issue. In the anime, though, it just fucking drags on and on. It's like, Jesus Christ, I get it, I'm watching an anime. Shut up. Oh, that's already there. Okay. I'll probably put actual words on these later. Like, one reason why I normally build at this scale too is I kind of get drained from just placing blocks like this. I think it wouldn't be an issue if it wasn't just so... If my builds weren't like so many pallets, if it was like more simple. Or if it was just such a big build that the pallet lasted longer. But constantly like going in the inventory like this and switching things up is like really annoying to me. This is where those were. There. I don't know where this last hive goes though. This is the call and response part of the stream, like a fucking Dora episode. Where does this last hive go? Is it an extra? I don't know. Pissing me off either way. I thought about listening to copyrighted music this stream, and I'm happy I didn't. I haven't listened to the soundtrack in a while. What block is that? Oh, this is the logs. Okay. Right? Yep. I'm gonna have to fly up to get the rest of these. Just to make sure. I don't know if I did like an oak pattern. This place looks so weird right out the roof. Smooth stone. Wow, that's a lot of smooth stone. Where the hell do I need that much? How the hell do I need this much smooth stone? I do a little free cam. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna help, I forgot. I bet it's nothing. Whatever. White concrete. Oh, there it is. Oh, Mark made a little crochet hornet. That's cute. I was looking at my phone. I got a message. I was like, what is that? I looked at it. It was a cool message. That's it for the blue ice. I don't need that. I know that for a fact. That's a gospel truth right there. I'm starting to get the hang of this building style with the bundle shulkers. I don't like it. Still. I still think just having a GUI would be better so I can just spam shift click things in and out. It's usable. It's I'll say this, it's better than fucking vanilla. Not having anything. Why is that door off? What did that happen? Probably being stupid. After we do these, oh, no, we have the entire wall back here, what am I saying? I was gonna say, it's almost time to do the ceiling. Not yet. We also need to go back, we'll do this at the end, we'll have to go back through and wax everything to cut down on lag, because I use a lot of signs in my building. And signs cause lag. Did you know, game? What? What? I don't need one wooden button. I actually probably will. That's jungle. This is jungle. Curse me having one oak button in my redstone chest. Shulker. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to use all these either. Yeah. Alright, back into the shulker everybody goes. Clean up my inventory a little bit. I don't like doing that because now just I'm gonna have to do this every single time. So we're gonna need birch stairs and trapdoors. It's a lot of stairs and trapdoors just for this design, good lord. I've been really holding off on making the storage system for this base because I don't fully even know still what I'm gonna do. But I can't wait until I get, like, one with, like, pearl loaders and stuff like that, just so I can leave it, go do something else in the world. While I just wait for things to sort. Be cool. When I build one, too, I'm making it the biggest item sorter, like, on the market. I will spend weeks, maybe even a month building it. I'm ready for that level of commitment. Because in my current store system, if I put too many items in, I kind of have to baby it. I have to watch it to make sure it doesn't overflow. Because it can overflow very quickly. Ah, goddamn. At least this will be easier now that I have all these placed down. Doing this first would be a pain. Might be impossible, actually. To have them in the correct pattern. Very OCD about things like this. I really hope nobody ever comes in here with a wind charge, because that will be hell. Putting all these fucking trapdoors back in place and levers. Thank God it's... that is one of the bonuses about it only really being me on here. My friends don't come on and just flip shit. It drives me crazy. One of the easiest ways to piss me off is to go into my Minecraft build and just make things the way that they're not supposed to be. It makes my OCD go nuts. It's like breaking into somebody's home and just knocking over cups. Weird example. I don't know why I said that specifically. It's like someone coming into your room and reorganizing shit. Alright, it's time for this. Putting the lights in last. Actually, I'm gonna put in some of them now. Because I don't think all these crops can grow without that. Where's the dirt? Oh. I used it for scaffolding. Underneath this build. Thing, there's dirt right here. Yeah, I'll do this now, so they don't break. Actually, funnily enough, when I was doing this before, they were breaking, like, if I did it a certain way. It was really weird. I think it has to do something with lighting the game. Like, for example, the ceiling was already here, and when I put those down, it would just break. I'm assuming because of the light level change. It was very strange. It was pissing me off. I was trying to put this as a display. There. Feels very techno. Oh, that's not right. Get some... There we go. That's what I want. Some relaxing. Some relaxing music. That might be a design on the side of the building somewhere. That's why I was doing this, because I wanted to put down the carpet. I don't know why I have so much extra carpet. I moved that back just because in the Lightmatica, I didn't want to, like, grab slabs of those. I didn't want that to be in the Lightmatic thing, because I'd be like half paying attention and just grab it instinctively. Alright. Time for DC. I don't know why I said it like that. I was kind of dwelling on why I said it like that. Kinda cringe, bro. Kinda cringe. Yeah, whatever. That's good enough. Bone blocks. Originally, I was gonna do a ceiling like what Mumbo did in his base, where he used these bone blocks to make it look like there was like a leaky tiled roof. But I ended up doing this and I like the look of this, so whatever. This is easier anyway. I can always change it if I end up liking the other one better. Ah, fuck. I'll get it, I'll get it. Kinda need to. It's more me talking to myself. My brain was like, you have to get that, you have to get that. Oh. Awkward angle. I do really like how this building came out, though. I kind of made a rule for myself with the city where not every interior has to be crazy, but if I do come up with a good one, then I'll do it. Like, not every interior has to be, like, mind-blowing and, like, oh my god. Because if I do that, then some of these buildings are going to be... They're going to take me forever to, like, fully understand what I need to put there. Some light in here. Wanted to make sure no mobs were spawning while I was building the rest of this. Oh my god, I did it twice. Did I get the other one? I guess so. God damn it. I don't think I light leveled this building out, but the inside should be fine. It should be fine. Come on. Come on. Oh. God damn it. What the? Gimme it. Gimme that. This is such an awkward spot. I'm gonna get more rockets now before it becomes an issue. stack. There. That's one thing I like about the Shulker bundle server side thing is I can actually do that for my Shulker box. Or my Ender chest, rather. I wasn't expecting that. When I tried it, I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, oh. Yeah, we're gonna need some light in here. One big light. When I set up that little music thing in the bottom left, that was in the beginning of the stream, so it fit for the current song. The title was just so long that I thought it would fit with all of them. But I think it makes the album art like shift off if the song's longer than the first one I tested it with. Oops, tee. I kind of wish it just scrolled like Spotify does. Oh yeah, speaking of music services, streaming services, fucking Apple Music. The top song on that fucking site right now is like, or top 2 songs are Charlie Kirk songs about him fucking dying. It's like rest in peace and shit like that. It's so stupid. Man was a piece of shit. Well, don't need the ceiling right there. I'll conserve blocks even though it's telling me not to. Now, let's see what's spawnable up here. Put one down right there just in case. Right there. There. Basically covers everything. Because that could have been spawnable because I'm not gonna place blocks there. Could have a look at the interior. Now that's pretty much done. See if I missed anything. Oh yeah, the lights. I was like, oh my god, it's so dark. I kind of want to place them in this way so there aren't like redstone particles. Because instead of like rotating my head like that, I could just place them and then just flick them, but it doesn't look right. Oh, speaking of not looking right. There. I haven't seen this in the survival world yet, so... Okay. Those holes in the wall make it look a little bit brighter in here during the day, which is nice. And then that'll be one of the last things we do is that ahead. Oh, that armor stand fuckery I have to do. I think there's only one painting in this building. At least down here, it's right. Let's do that quick. Oh wow. Do I not have paintings on me? That's a weird occurrence. Huh. Thank God I have the materials to craft one. I think I'm gonna need a few. And that's why I didn't want to say fuck it to the crafting table, too. 1, 2, 3, 4. I almost put those planks on the ground. I wanted a specific one here. Oh. I mean, that one's a good one. I think it was that one in the world, but it's either going to be the walking man or the guy on the horse. I have to think. Are there any other? Yeah, there's one right there, too. Where'd that painting go? That will go. Oh. I'm a little tired. Oh, I don't have enough sticks. I always forget the crafting recipe for paintings. Gonna have to place down some filler blocks. Something like that. God damn it. Oh my god. There. I'm definitely going to need another painting, but I will craft that when it comes to it. Yeah, I think that's about it. Gotta wait for those to grow. Could bone meal them. I'm trying to think, was there a painting? Oh. I could do paintings all the way around the top there, like ads. Spread on the checkout. Because, oh yeah, these are supposed to have item frames on them. Like that old school computer design. The laptop design. Like that. There. Little checkout desk. I'm just walking around to get a feel. This is actually based off of a grocery store, near where my little sister lives. It's a small town grocery store. I've never seen one like it. It's pretty unique. Yeah, there's supposed to be something there. There we go. I was wondering where those 2 last end rods went. There. That outside light bleeding in is real nice. Alright, time to do the entirety of the outside and the roof. I'll do the roof first. I really don't like doing roofs. Let's put some of the shit away. I'm trying to think if I used a Lightmatica trick that I learned. I don't know if I did. In the front of the building as andesite. Remember that much. Alright. Just had to use my brain for a second. When I do that, I have to shut up and let the drool slowly fall out of my mouth. This song's really catchy. Makes me want to do the annoying humming that I said I wasn't going to do. And I'll stick to it, because I'm a man of my word. There's a Lightmatica trick where, or not Lightmatica, what is it? It's an axiom. It's a building mod. There's a trick with that where there's a toggle you can turn on where, say for example, this is all like polished diorite. If I wanted to change this to andesite, I could just punch it, and I could just fly and create them and like just hold down the place button and it like machine gun places all that. It's very nice for doing like automatic manual texturing because you can do it so fast. You can do it fast in like big swaths, just back and forth. You can use your mouse like that. It's pretty cool. I was watching a someone adjacent to Hermitcraft stream, and they were learning Axiom, and they... Wait, no, that's not what it was. It was... When I was talking earlier in the stream about that guy who like had to, who felt like he had to respond to the accusations. It's somebody like Mog Swamp. I wanted to say Mog Swamp, but it's not him. It's not the super flat guy. It's not the super flat hipster looking guy. It's like F something. Not as in like F slur, but as in like Phil? No. No, it's not Phil's. Fwip! 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 I remember! It's Fwip. He's the dirty cheater. Literally, as long as he's not, like, using X-ray or, like, free cam to, like, you know, find shit, I don't really care. I think one cheaty thing he has is I think he has a totem thing that automatically brings totems into his inventory. I think. I could be completely wrong about that. I'm not going to accusate that because that 100% is cheating because he plays in hardcore. If you can't do that based on skill, then you deserve to die. Especially if you die with a totem on you. Like, this kind of goes to show how carelessly you're playing. If you're like a hardcore player. If you're hardcore player. Doing like Hermitcraft level builds in a hardcore world, yeah, you're kind of asking for it. For being that reckless. Is Philza the one who had like the really long world? I know some Minecraft YouTuber had a really long world. They lost their world in such a stupid fucking way. They were like strip mining in like a... not even strip mining, they were like in a cave for some reason. And they died to a baby zombie. I don't know if totems were in the game. Pretty sure they were, and he still died. How embarrassing. I mean, that's all it really takes, though, right? It's kind of the point of Minecraft Hardcore is one slip up is all it takes. You're not being careful enough once, and that's it. Lights out. Never really interested me that much. I tried playing Hardcore a few times with my friends, but I don't think it's anything I do on my own. It's too stressful. Like, I barely die in this world, but even I die sometimes. Like, I died when I first started streaming on here. Yet again, it was me being fucking stupid. Like, I can't call anybody else stupid because it's the dumbest reason I died. Kind of like it was for me right now. It had been a while since I, like, played Minecraft. And I was in the middle of building something. So my brain was all scrambled and I was flying back from the shopping district on this server, I think. And I just fucking died. By putting a bed down in the nether. Because I forgot about that. It was really it was one of the dumbest ways to die, honestly. It's funny though. Maybe slap my knee. I lost so many fucking materials though. It wasn't funny. Cool, one slab. Stone bricks. This is fucking hillbilly music. I won't hum, because that's annoying. Damn, it's hard. You know what? Maybe I learned my... You know what? I learned my lesson today. Don't judge other people on things, because you'll end up doing the same thing. You'll be a dirty fucking hypocrite. And that's the lesson I learned today. The end. Then the credits roll on the episode. Lesson was learned. I become a better person. The next episode, all my character development is completely fucking reversed. I didn't actually learn it. That's one thing I honestly didn't really like about King of the Hill. How Hank would be like, you know what, I'm gonna listen to the boy. He's all right after all. In the next episode, he ain't right. That kid's fucking weird. And it's like, Hank, you just went through this whole fucking rigmarole in the last episode, accepting your son. Jesus Christ. At least in the reboot, he finally, like, pretty much has. He goes back a little bit in the episode where he, spoiler warning for the King of the Hill reboot, if you give a shit. He uses, charcoal instead of propane in his restaurant, because Bobby becomes a chef. I always thought he'd become a professional comedian. That was always more of his thing. But, whatever. Whatever, I guess. I gotta be careful doing this over the side, because I gotta put down the slabs first. That's one way to do it. Okay, I didn't know if that was a stair. Oh. Shimata. I don't know why I said that. Why did I say that? Shimata! That's what the weebs say. Oh, wow. I was gonna say, do I have 3 more packed mud? I literally have 3. Except 4. I didn't eat it. Whatever. Imagine how much easier this would be if I used auto-placer. This wouldn't be the most annoying thing ever. Making sure I place it in the right fucking orientation. So I don't accidentally, like, place it on the bottom there. Oh yeah, one cool thing that happened to me and my friend Munchie recently is our old survival server, the one that we, like, first started playing, like, try-hard Minecraft on, reopened. They're really pushing right now that it isn't a permanent comeback and that it's just a temporary thing. That, and also me just having this entire fucking city on this world just makes me not want to do that. I think I'm fine with just having one Minecraft world for the rest of my time playing the game. As long as I don't lose it. If I lost this, I genuinely don't know what I'd do. I'd probably just play with friends. I don't think I'd try hard ever again. Tryharding Minecraft is very draining. Okay, I got quiet because I think my brain just put lyrics into this song. I thought I was hearing lyrics. I'm going insane. This song definitely doesn't have lyrics. This is where the smooth stone goes. It goes up here. I was thinking about that earlier. Iron pressure plates. Candles, those are up here. Where are my andesite walls? Where the hell are the walls? Oh. No. Oh, there. I said I wouldn't do it. Now, God, I'm just gonna start drawing lines for myself. You know what? It's fine if the song's playing. If the song's playing, it's fine to hum along. But if the song's not playing, then you shut the fuck up. How about that? Is that a fair rule? Is that rule fair? Is that fair enough? Will I not be a hypocrite if I say something like that? Make an arbitrary line in the sand? And not commit fully to it? Or does that make me a nasty old hypocrite? I was watching... Oh, hi, Munchie. I was watching Varg Skeletor Vinesauce Joel, for those who don't know. I was watching him play this game called... He's been playing it for a while, but I finally watched a stream of it. I'm actually kind of invested now. It's, what the fuck is it? It's like some UFO watching game. Apparently, like, the dev watches the streams, and it's kind of made for Joel, in a way. It seemed very interesting, and then I was like, wow, this would make a really good multiplayer game, and then I looked it up, and apparently there's only, like, a beta for a multiplayer mod. There's no actual fully... Like, it's not going to be fully multiplayer. Also, the dev isn't looking into it currently, which made me sad, because I thought it would be a very good multiplayer game. Alien watching with your friends, and you can have, like, a home base and stuff. It seemed pretty fun. It's also kind of like a horror game, because it gets spooky. Seemed very interesting. That's also, I think, just me wanting everything to be multiplayer, even though not every game should be. I think I've come to terms with that recently, because before I just wanted everything to be multiplayer, like Elden Ring multiplayer, fucking Mario Odyssey multiplayer. When in reality, maybe not everything needs to be multiplayer. But instead, I'm gonna say fuck that, because that's fucking stupid, and everything should be multiplayer, so then I can play with my friends. Because whenever I play video games, it's almost exclusively with my friends. I never play this shit alone. Philzo was right, the baby zombie. Find a lot of hardcore players to be a bit insufferable. Yeah. I was kind of feeling... Sorry I didn't see the chat message, I was zoning out. I was just building and rambling. Oh, I fucking love this song. This is one of my favorite songs from the Mario Kart World soundtrack. The song's really, I must say pretty. It's really beautiful. It's a really nice arrangement. It's a Yoshi Island song? It's some kind of Yoshi song. I know that much. Ooh. This would be a little bit of a pain in the ass. I have to place all of these like in the right orientation or it's gonna look off. Ugh. God damn it. I'll have to scaffold around. Oh, jeez. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, I was just thinking about that, about hardcore players being insufferable. I kind of get that. One of those hardcore players who's pretty small is going to be on the Hermitcraft live stream. Some guy that Gem raided a while ago, she was streaming one day and she just raided him. I'm like 90% sure it's him. If it isn't, I'm going to seem like an asshole. I'm like 90% sure it's him. I think Joe's inviting him. I could put lights inside of these stairs. Help mob proof, but it would look weird at night. Okay, it's almost time to go get that gas and try to build with it for the first time. I'm kind of excited and scared at the same time because it's probably going to be a pain in the ass. I'm going to hate it, and then I'm going to be too committed, and then I'm going to want to do the entire thing like that. What am I looking for? Scaffolding. I'll do as much on the ground as I can before I don't do that. Really strange ladder design I did here. I don't know why I did it like this. Oh, it's copper. Okay, that makes a little more sense. I just like instinctively thought it was gonna be white trapdoors. I guess not. I do feel like this took me a lot longer than it needed to, though. I feel like if I had my normal shulker thing, I know I've been bitching about it, but I'd definitely be done by now. I'm almost done, though. Then we just have to go through and honeycomb everything. Be done. Just like that. I kind of wish it also highlighted the like the item. I think that would have to have some cross compatibility with Lightmatic and shulker mod I'm using. The bundles shulker mod. There. And that's future me problem. Just trying to get all this ground floor stuff done. It's either going to... God, I am dreading this. It's either going to be the most annoying thing ever, or I'm going to be like, I'm going to be pleasantly surprised. I'm going to go, oh, just like that. There's going to be no middle ground at all. Signs. Probably need those trap doors for this. Very blue. Yeah, I was right. I have all I have. Yeah, that's about it, right? Yep. Alright. Come on, Gas. Let's see how annoying you are to take care of over here. Oh, I need to unleash it. It's probably just gonna fly away. Oh, over. Let the leash go. Come on. Come on. They should come near you when you're holding a lead. That should be a thing. Oh, has a little animation. Oh, I can't... There we go. I don't know if that's fresh animations or not. It's gonna look like I'm just playing creative. Gonna look straight down. getting everything I can preemptively. Alright. Whoa. This ain't so bad. I thought this was going to be a lot worse, honestly. If I fall, it's going to be a pain in the ass getting back on. Tell you what. Okay, we got him. That was a little weird. I think it's a little hard to judge where you're going to drop off on the ghast, because when you're riding it, you're like down, and then when you get up, you're like a block higher. So, for kids, they're probably gonna be like, "What the heck?" They're gonna get all mad. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Eat everything else, though. And some more. Fuck you mean it's in that shulker? No, it isn't. Show me the right one. God damn it. Also shit like that. If I had scaffolding, I could just quickly quickly shoot down and then just elytra back up. This is definitely less messy, though. Oh my god, this is gonna be... No! I didn't mean to hit you, I'm sorry, come back! I'm sorry, little guy. Come back. Come back. Oh my god, it's almost dead! Do these things naturally regen, or do I have to get a healing potion? This thing's gonna die. Oh no, I feel bad about that. Why is it so weak? If I had flame on this bow, it'd be dead. Well, holy crap. Well, good thing I didn't put it in that shulker. It's not supposed to go in there. There. What did I... Yeah, no, that's not supposed to be in there. Come on. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like slightly moving every time I jumped. The right button. Yeah. This is alright. I actually don't hate this. I think it's a little bit better than scaffolding, which is not saying much because a lot of people hate scaffolding. Okay, that was the wrong button. Oh, it's healing slowly. Oh, I put all that away. Oh, this is really janky when I... when I'm still riding on it. Boy. I can't... I'm actually, like, almost speechless that I'm getting use out of a Minecraft update. Like, this is crazy. Dude, a Minecraft update was actually good. And wasn't just, like, as Great Tango Tech would say, just a useless fucking, like, cute mob. With no actual use. It's actually pretty useful for what I'm doing. Okay. Why are you giving me that shulker? I don't need it. And I also don't have to constantly go through my shulker to, like... Because if I was using scaffolding right now, I would just finish out whatever's on this face and, like, have to take this out of my box. But Since I'm just flying around, I don't really care. Like those? No. I'll just do one material at a time, like I do the ground floor. No, definitely don't have that. Alright. Oh, it's not gonna fit, is it? Oh my god. Well, I already see one limitation with this. Building alleyways, I'm still gonna have to use scaffolding. I'll do as much as I can on the gas, though. Kind of interested in how far away it'll go. I think there's a 50 block radius, something like that, 60 or 50 blocks. And it just comes right back. I'm a Minecraft nerd, I know these things. Just trying to get rid of as much as I can. Right. Oh, thanks for coming back. That was great timing. Song is me fucking trying to make this work. It isn't that bad. The song is intense. I'm trying to chill, bro. Calm down, man. Placeholder block. Oh. Come back. Now that's annoying. And I know there's... You can hold a snowball. You can hold a snowball and it'll come right back to you. But why would I want a fucking snowball in my hotbar when I'm trying to build? Not doing that. That's some crazy shit. That's some stupid ass fucking early game shit. It's gonna be interesting to see the next early season of Hermitcraft. I wonder if they're actually gonna hold off on elytras again and try to use the happy gas to fly around. I feel like some of them will try it and then they'll realize how slow and boring it is and then they'll stop almost immediately. Because actually trying to get anywhere on this thing is a quite time-intensive task. I wonder if they're going to take the start of the season slow again. I kind of enjoyed it, kind of didn't, because it took time out of the season where they could have been doing impressive things. And instead they were just farting around. Don't fly away. Tried to. Oh yeah, I watched a video like talking about Beavis and Butthead, and I was like, I've seen some episodes, but I never watched any of the movies. There's 2 movies now. There's a recent one and one that came out at like the height of their popularity. So I watched the first one, and then I watched the second one right after. I watched them back to back, which was kind of weird. I thought the new one was pretty good, but the writing definitely felt like it was done by some modern writers and not the original writers. Because in the original movie, there really weren't... I kind of liked this about it. There weren't really intentional jokes. Like, some of the dialogue in the new movie kind of felt like Family Guy, like a room of Family Guy writers in a way, where they kind of explained the joke a little bit, and I was like, oh, come on. Not every adult animated show has to have that kind of humor. It kind of had a little bit of that. I think I'd have to come up with an example to make it kind of obvious. Let me think. It's just like I'm too tired to fucking come up with that, but it's just like that over-explainy kind of humor, like millennial writer room humor. I guess is the best way to say it. Very strange complaint, I know. I'm gonna try to do this quick, but I think it's just gonna run. Oh, it can't. It's stuck. I can parkour for this one. Aw! Fresh Animations gives it a sitting animation. That's cute. Alright, let's do a little fly around. One of the only good times for F5. Alright. Oh yeah, I missed the front. I can see that. After this, we're pretty much done, though. That wasn't that bad. Happy Gas made that a lot more fun, actually. I'm probably going to use it more in the city, instead of just sitting there and looking funny. Gonna probably need those. I will say I don't like having to look where you're flying. It's kind of weird. How else would you do it? I have no idea. Shift? But the thing is shift is the dismount button universally in the game, so... That's probably the issue that they had when developing that. It's either have a new dismount button for everything, or just this. It used to be something else, I think. In older versions of Minecraft, I'm pretty sure the dismount button was something else. It wasn't shift. Was it spacebar? Obviously that wouldn't work with horses. I don't really need the gas for this, but whatever. We're ready here. This one's really jazzy. I like this song. Starting to get used to this bundle thing. Imagine using actual bundles. And then I'd give a big hearty laugh and say, ha! What do you think I am? Clinically insane? No, I'm not using bundles. Bundles stink. Bundles are for those who can't get it up. You're a loser! You're a loser! You feel sorry for yourself? That's what I think of people who use bundles. Like Hank Hill yelling at you. You're dirt! You're nothing! You're nothing. There. I have no idea what that sign's supposed to be, but maybe I'll put a custom model there. I was thinking about putting a custom model right there for the restaurant. Okay. Let's put most of this shit away. They are constantly coming in and out today. Good God. So loud. Close the door quieter. Might as well turn this off. Turn down my render distance if it's going to be raining. We don't really need it that big. Okay. Wow, that was a huge FPS boost. Oh, never mind. think it's just because I was looking away for a second. We still need to put a painting in there. We'll do that when we go up. Don't fly away. Don't fly away. Don't fly away. Don't fly away. No! I have to slowly fly you back. Wait. I'm blanking. Okay, I got those. Really doesn't matter if we get absolutely everything, it's just good if we do. God, come on. Just making sure. Those are the only two right there. Oh, and there's some down there. Wow, that, pretty nice with the happy gas, I won't lie. I never actually got to use one yet in a build. I didn't think of it when I was building that one. Time to put you back on your post. I don't really need to, though. The thing is, I don't want it flying near the city. Also, he kind of looks like a balloon, which is funny. You know what? You did a really good job, Gast. I'll let you off the leash. There. You can fly free. I can always get another one if he goes away, and I can complain about it. I think as long as he doesn't get, like, stuck in the city somewhere, just blocking an alley with his fat ass. That'd be funny. Why'd I put the honeycombs away? I need those. Okay, just double checking. Alright. That's why I love this rain mod. It doesn't work with colored glass, like, for example. I have to run kind of far for an example. I think this is a iris thing. But see, there's no rain through the glass because it's a colored pane. I'm pretty sure that's like a sodium/iris issue. Those are the two I wanted to get. I've actually been using more normal glass just so I can like see the rain and weather. Okay, so we'll comb through here and hopefully get every single sign. Then we can end it. The stream. I can always just break these and place them back if I want to put words on them. Right now it's just decoration. This song is sick. Yeah, we're gonna have to get more. Honeycomb? Anything? I need to start storing more. There. Alright, time to fly to my base. So, before it was like basically only me playing on here, other people used to play on here, and my friend Roach made a honeycomb farm basically just a bee farm. He'd rotate it out with honey bottles and honeycombs, whatever he needed to produce more of for his shop. But ever since he stopped playing, I completely bought him out of honeycombs and honey bottles, so I'll fly to his farm and just take shit and just replace it with money. So that's literally the only thing I spend diamonds on the server, is that. Every once in a while, maybe there's a shop somewhere that I'll snoop around and see if there's any stock, and if there is, I'll just pay him. I don't really need... most people aren't going to probably play on here again, but... Oh my god. I even want to see if turning down the render distance will even help. Let's see if a normal 10 would even help. Nope, not really. Damn, the space is laggy. Why the space is laggy is because there are a ton of custom paintings. And those custom paintings are an item frame each. So, like, so if you have a 2 tall, that's 2. You have a 4, that's 4. Also, custom models like that. Little Kirby, Fireflower, Ice Flower, Waddle Dee, and Among Us. I made that Chopper hat model. Everything else here was from other things. Don't need this much, but I'll put the overflow in my ender chest. Rain is so pretty, but so laggy. It was making my computer fan go crazy earlier. Oh. I was scratching my head. I looked away from the monitor. I was wondering why I wasn't going to the nether. If it's going to be a stream where I'm talking, it really just comes down to if anybody's here at the beginning, because then it gets me in a talking mood. If I'm just gathering footage or waiting for people to join, then I won't talk. I won't waste time. There might not even be anybody here right now. But I don't care, because I'm in a talking. My friend Tamden hates when I build stairs like this. Every time I do, he fucking cusses me out. I think they look good. It's also so you don't have to have the staircase be like super long, or just have a ladder. That looks weird. That is weird. That's not supposed to be like that. That was a temporary block. Oh wow, I didn't need any more. Time to craft that painting I put off. I think I need 2 paintings. Do I? No, one right here. I don't know which one went here. That one looks alright. It was that one. Yep. Alright. Honeycomb. Honeycomb. Oh. What? Okay, just go. My general use shulker. Shulker box in the ender chest. Got layers on layers. My ender chest is kind of organized. This is just a bunch of bullshit. But in here, rockets, food and gunpowder, shulker boxes from my shulker farm if I just need to craft a shulker on the fly, iron boats, Bad Omen bottle, some random 3D model assortments, extra food for new people that come on here, mostly, or if I guess I ran out of that food. I actually made the rocket texture by myself for the Duncan Munchkins logo. Also, that coffee pot is just a edited player head. I just took the texture, the model, and stretched it out. Ah, finally cleared up. Maybe we can have a look at this with shaders. You are not supposed to be in the city. No mobs in the city. Besides the happy gas, I guess. I actually made most of this like raised up and away just so that wouldn't happen. I may have to start killing more mobs. Up a bit. Put this over here. I might make a subway. I don't know. Me and my friend Roach had an idea about it. Is any of this spawnable? Oh, 1 block. Uh-oh. Can't have that. No way, no how. Do one quick run around. Just make sure. Ow. I thought I got most of it. Oh, this is another song I heard in the game. I like this one. Oh, the roof. I didn't even think of that. Yep. Spawn proof the roof. The rough. Should be good. Yeah. Pretty good. Speaking of Hermitcraft, for probably the final time, one of the Hermit's good times was Scar watched Curb Enthusiasm finally, and he's been saying that a lot, which is funny. I think some of his younger fans think that's something he made up. I've heard them like indirectly quoting Larry David through him, which is funny. Whatever gets people to watch. Oh, yep. Okay, we need to do that. I completely forgot about that custom plant. I might actually bring extra just to do another. So we need armor stands. Alright, we have enough. I only need one. Gonna do a custom plant design. I know how to do it by memory because it isn't that hard. Just a lot of tweaking. In the last update, there was an issue with the armor stand posing mod that was really pissing me off, where, like, you would pose it at a certain angle, like, say, for example, this, and if it was on a diagonal, it would just, like, swap to, like, a cardinal direction, like north, south, east, west only. It was really pissing me off. I had to make a claw machine in one of my buildings with that, and it was driving me nuts. I was like, oh my god. I don't even think I need small drip leaf. I might not have enough because those are kind of rare. Oh, I do. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have bushes on me? I do not. I'm trying to think if I could use the bush, but it would have to be a 3D version of that model because the 2D one wouldn't look so good. Might look into that. Alright. Oh yeah, wait, I need a player head. Really doesn't matter which. I could also use a 3D model. Like one of the ones I have in here. Put a games console in the window. Put a skateboard in the window. Put a chopper hat in the window. I already have one in one of my windows. A closed shop. Squid head. Nah, it's too blue. Pearlescent Froglight? Yeah, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Just need something on that table. I liked it. I might have already said this, but I like waxing the signs last because it's just like one last go around on the build you're currently doing, and just to make sure you got everything. Because if I didn't do that, I probably would have forgotten that plant. God, I might check my phone really quick, because sometimes I save whenever I get, like, building inspo from Twitter. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. Saw that from a distance. I need to get better at building. Like, I think I'm alright at, like, texturing, and this is a really bad example. Like, the face of this building, like, this I think looks alright. It's another good example of my texturing. That's okay. Damn, do I not have a good texturing example? Oh, this. Like I'm alright with texturing. I need to get better at, like, building shaping. A lot of these are, like, very generic cubes, especially that one. I need to get better at shaping. Being shapely. There. Isn't giving off light, but whatever. Whatever. Okay. So... I guess I can do it here. This is gonna take a while. Doing armor stand fuckery is kind of annoying. Me and my friend Munchie used to play on a server where you had to do this from a book, and it drove us insane. We did an entire, like, display window in our Dunkin' Munchkins restaurant, and we, like, constantly had to tweak it. Okay, so that goes on head. This one goes on arm, and then that, and then that. There we go. Okay. And we want to turn these arms inwards and up. That. And do the same with the other arm. That's 180, 90. There we go. Then if you make it invisible, it looks like that. Still a little weird. So then you make it small, so then it's all very close together. I'm gonna have horrible depth perception here. Probably gonna have to tweak this a lot. I saw something very similar to this on Twitter, so if I show this in a video or something, I was gonna say I'll dig and find it, but that might be actually impossible. Twitter's so vast, I have to look up, like, fucking plant designs. It was something very similar. I think there were way more armor stands, but I figured out that just doing this amount looks good. Yeah, like, look at that. It didn't take that long. I will say, doing it like this is a bit small. The way that he did it in the building inspo thing was that it was a normal-sized armor stand and, like, 3 of them, but to cut down on lag, I'm just doing 1. Because if you finagle it, you can make it look almost the same. I guess you could also just put 1 normal armor stand in and just have it be, like, the main sprout and have these just be the side sprouts. You could have, like, 1 shooting that way, 1 shooting that way, and then the head either going, like, up or down. You could have something like that. Just making sure one more time that this is locked, alright, because I don't want anybody fucking with that. Then there's 1 more right here, and then we'll be done. I've been, like, dying to play Minecraft. I don't really know why. I think it's because Hermitcraft's wrapping up, and it just got me like, oh, Minecraft's a game I can play. It's also, I've said this many times, but it's one of the only games I can play where I actually feel like I'm doing something, like, and accomplishing something. When, I can't be wasting my time. That's kind of how I started editing in the first place. I think it's mostly because of my parents. They always thought when I was on the computer that I was wasting my time, not doing anything productive. So when I started editing videos and stuff, I was like, oh, I'm doing something productive. They didn't really see it as that, but I did. Damn, that fit perfectly. I thought about putting a fern in there, but I don't think those are 3D when you hold them. I think they're similar to, like, the grass and the bush. I completely forgot bushes were added, by the way. I think that's also an issue with the drop system, is that there's so many fucking updates now, it's honestly hard for even me to keep up with. I was trying to think if I used any new blocks in this build, but I definitely did with the pale oak. That's kind of hard to forget a new wood type. This was POing me. Ooh. It's kind of why I want to redo this. There's like a lot of dark spaces because I use slabs. I think I'll see when the city's done, because as stupid as it sounds, if I were to do a different pattern that wasn't like randomized like this, it wouldn't be that bad to fix. Because most of this empty space, like, around there, is mostly going to be buildings. Oh, that's a good sight line. That's a great sight line right there. Turn on shaders really quick. I think I have volumetric lighting on, so it might be pretty laggy. I might have colored lights on. Do I? Oh, I do. Yeah, see, that's green. And then when it's hidden, it turns yellow, the normal color. That's why it's laggy. That's also why that room is completely purple. It fits the theming with the crystals growing, though. It's super laggy, though. Colored lighting is like one of the laggiest things you can turn on. I genuinely wonder what's going to happen to like Minecraft modded shaders when the official shaders come to Java. The thing is, right now, I'm pretty sure they're still super buggy on Bedrock, so not many people fuck with them. Kids, I think mostly are the target audience for that, where they're like, oh, shaders. They don't really care. They've been without shaders their entire lives. I think I was supposed to have carrots in there. There. Ooh, that needs to get fixed. Oh. Wow, I brought the exact amount for tough. Whatever. If I see that in the future, I'll probably fix it if I have tough on me. That's just annoying. That's just triggering my OCD because there's like a... Actually, I can fix that really quick. Oh, crap. I got it. Okay, so... Boom. That. And then boom, boom, boom. There. It's got that very, like, sanitized feeling with the white light. I like it. Is it only me, or, like, has complementary, like, changed? It feels, like, super washed out now. I used to love complementary. I think it's only what I think it's the volumetric lighting when I'm inside. Yeah, that it's like super foggy. Hang on, let me run over here. Like unrender it, like look around it. Maybe it was just the time of day that the rays looked really weird coming down. Yeah, you're like right there, you see that? It's like super washed out. It's like really bright white. Weird. I didn't really care about this interior, I just slapped this one together. It's kind of obvious, it's not that good. Let's open this door so I can free cam out, because I have the non-cheaty free cam. See, I can't fly. Okay. I've been missing the old free cam. I think I downloaded this one because it was the only free cam that was the thing when I updated all my mods. Which is another reason why I fucking hate Minecraft, the new Minecraft update system. Because you think free cam would be updated in time, but for just some reason, the dev was probably like on vacation or something. So it just wasn't updated. Without shaders. And my graphics card is going fucking crazy right now. It's a lot to render. Okay, I was just gonna say a cool thing about free cam, but it didn't happen. I thought free cam would keep those signs rendered, but look, they become unrendered. I think it does that for certain things like paintings and custom armor stands. Like, hang on. Yeah, like we would not normally be able to see those armor stands from here. At least I don't think. Oh, no, never mind. Pulse line. That's another thing about those staircases. You can just break your ankles on them. Yeah, I really like how this turned out. It'll look better once there's, you know, this is all finished. See how it looks. We can go see how it looks in my creative world. Blah. It's literally just the same building, almost to a T. Probably a few differences that I screwed up. I also have most of the island planned out, thanks to Axiom. I actually learned how to use it a bit. Flatten this area out. There's gonna be, like, still some inclines, like, right here. Obviously, that's not gonna all be wool either. That's just a temporary block. It's gonna be a rock face. It's obviously gonna look a bit better. This is just a temporary thing. And then it goes all the way around. I was also thinking I might nix this idea because this staircase is here now, but I was gonna have an overpass right here that connect these two buildings. I could maybe still have that. I don't know. Might look a bit wonky. I wanted to have like a covered bridge between these two buildings, but it might look weird now. Oh, there's supposed to be armor stands there. Yeah, whatever. Oh, there's supposed to be minecarts there. I kind of like it without the minecarts. You're just supposed to be like potted plant holders. But the thing is, for this design, I think you're supposed to have them a block down, so they're like flush with the trapdoors. Thinking, is there any housekeeping I have to do on the server? I don't think so. I think this is gonna be it. I'll just fly back to my base and then end the stream. I'll AFK at my base for a little bit, let everything auto-sort all my leftover junk, and then I'll log out. I'm trying to think of those armor stands add that much. Not really. You can see quick. Oh, that's wrong. Because we already have a storefront with armor stands. Oh. What? Is this in the way? There's no way that's in the way. Yeah, what? That's... okay, that was weird. I was gonna say, there's no fucking way that armor stands in the way. Alright. Yeah, kind of, actually. Slap some random armor on those, too. It would actually look a bit better. Yeah, damn it. Alright, whatever. That's extra work for me later. Because I was gonna say, there's a small storefront right here. Very small. With some custom hats. Those are from MCC. I took them from the server. I saw like a regular show like trucker hats, and I was like, ooh, those look nice. That's one thing. If I were to ever make a series on this world, I'd have to get rid of so much stuff. Like I have a lot of custom paintings that I'd have to give credit for. Because it was just me playing in single player, I was like kind of like whatever about it. But if I were to ever start recording on here, I'd have to go back and figure out where I got all these fucking paintings. I was just taking them from everywhere, like mods, texture packs. Very stupid in retrospect. But I wasn't expecting to, like, you know, record on here. I was just gonna be a nice little single player world for my own amusement. But if I started recording, I'd want to give all the artists credit. I can also show how loud my auto sorter is. I have a very simple auto sorter. It's one of the ones where you have to have one of every item in every single chest. Obviously it's not every item in the game, but it's all the ones I use. The only thing that doesn't get sorted is like miscellaneous things like rotten flesh. I don't need ominous banners, player heads, because I can't have every player head leather. An obituary of Roach dying when we had a death data pack. Actually, this is the auto sorting thing right here. This is where all the junk goes. Unstackables. I was just thinking, can you still not stack beds? And I'm pretty sure that is still a thing. You know what? Oh, I did not mean to put that grindstone there. Oops. For the crafting table. This is a good use for the bundle functionality of this. Look at that. That's actually easier. Some things are easier with this, I will say. Like a few, like 3 or 4 things are easier. But the one thing I need, like the Shulker GUI thing for building is just a pain in the ass. Oh, wait. It's supposed to go in there. It's my redstone shulker. Should also turn this on. That's how loud it is. So, whenever we're in here, we just mute our audio. I will keep all of the colorful shulker boxes. I think I have a... Yep. I need to remember this is here. I always forget this barrel's here. It's where I keep my extra shulker boxes. Not that I really need extra shulker boxes, because I have a shulker farm underneath my base. And in this building is where all the excess goes. 2 shulker boxes full of shulker boxes. If they ever patch that, I am farming, like, double chests on double chests. I'm not going all the way to the end just to get shulker boxes. I use them constantly. Shulker boxes are one of the best things that Mojang ever added, like, hands down. I don't know how you do huge bases, or, like, huge bases, huge projects, anything of the sort without shulker boxes. Like, that build I just did would have taken forever. I would have had to run back and forth from my new base to here, back and forth constantly to bring everything. Would have taken forever. It would have been hell. Let's end on a good song, not some hillbilly music. Oh, this is an amazing song. I fucking love this cover. Oh, I'm doing the thing. Can't do it. Alright, we'll end here since I became a hypocrite. Alright. Well, that's it for me. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you liked the build. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.